Storm, a history of government-sponsored terrorism. Police State 4, the rise of FEMA. Key to get a master's degree in understanding the global takeover grid. Fall of the Republic, to understand how they're imploding our economy by design. People watch this and they think it was made yesterday. It was made last year. The Obama Deception, the biggest film we've ever made, covering the whole fake left-right paradigm, the banking takeover, the carbon taxes, everything. You can get all 5 of these for the price of one film. But this special ends the day or so after Christmas. We'll take it down. The best deal we've ever offered, 5 of my most powerful best-selling films for $24.95. That's less than $5 a piece. Available at Infowars.com. We've got a bunch of other specials, and we couldn't have done any of this. The broadcasting, the news websites, the operation, the TV studio that's getting pretty close to being completed. We've got a small crew. It's the growing pains of trying to hire more people and get it all in place and get the equipment. But we're doing it, and we couldn't do it without you. PrisonPlanet.tv memberships. You can get 5+ months free. We do it every December. Go to PrisonPlanet.tv. Give a PrisonPlanet.tv membership. And your purchase, again, makes what we do here possible. Let's declare war in the info war on the globalists in 2011, this key year. Let's up our fight against them. Let's intensify. The camera is mightier than the sword or the gun. Let's engage in info war with our weapon, the truth. It will defeat the Goliath of their lies. No matter how high they stack the lies, we've got the secret weapon, the truth. And if we use that secret weapon and put the truth out in the open where it's no longer a secret, their lies will and do throughout history fall like a house of cards. So PrisonPlanet.tv, you can give that right up to Christmas Day and get 5+ months free. You buy 6.7 months of a yearly membership, you get 5.3 months free. That's what the special comes out to, over 5 months free. Or get a month-to-month $5.95 membership, and your support is allowing us to expand our operations. And who can deny we are right at the tip of the spear with Ron Paul and so many others. I mean, we are right at the tip of the spear, and we are willing to do it because tyranny is too high a price to pay. If we submit, we are here risking our lives, doing it all. And I want to commend my crew. I want to commend the listeners, the sponsors, the supporters, the GCN Radio Network, GCNlive.com. And I want to wish all of you a healthy and happy holiday if you're a Christian, Christmas that's coming up. And I just appreciate everyone out there for your tireless efforts to spread the word. I got pretty negative yesterday. It happens every few months. It's like a black cloud hangs over me where I see how negative everything is and how dire it is and how crazy the corruption is. But there's also a huge awakening happening, and it's always darkest before the dawn. It takes things getting bad to test humanity's mettle. That's God's test for us. And if you don't believe in God, folks, now's the time, because they've said many times throughout history, since World War I, there are no atheists in foxholes. And if you don't know that you're in a foxhole, if you don't know that we're under attack societally, physically, genetically, spiritually, if you can't see that humanity's going in the wrong direction and things are getting nuts, the globalists are just throwing it in your face now. It is so incredible to watch all of this unfold, and I'm sad for Holbrooke. Rewatching the video, I remember what happened. He's about 80 yards away, and he's walking straight. And then right as I recognize him and decide to yell at him, he starts turning. Now he's about 60 yards away, walking straight towards us. So I'd already opened my mouth. And then he gets, I'd say, about 50 yards away and stops, throws his arms up and walks away. So he was either going to walk off the property for a walk and thought we were too dumb to recognize him, or he was coming up to talk to us. I don't know. But he turns around and goes back in. And I wish he would have come out, but then I could have gone up and talked to him. That would have been classic, but information. But there it is. And I'm just glad to see him right before he was put under saying, in the war, he reportedly said more. Richard Holbrooke, Obama's point man on the Pakistan-Afghanistan, has died following a second round of surgery to treat a heart condition. Officialdom and the corporate media are in mourning. Praise for the one-worlder gluts the media. The international community is praising the legacy of veteran U.S. diplomat Richard C. Holbrooke, who died Monday at the age of 69, so last night, while serving as the special representative for Afghanistan and Pakistan, reports CIA propaganda outfit Voice of America. You've got to stop this war in Afghanistan, he told the Pakistani surgeon before he was sedated for his final surgery. So they'd gotten him sewed up, but he was in critical condition. He came out of it, and then he said, you got to end this war, according to the Washington Post. And that's what Anthony Schaefer, the colonel, said. That's what Hamid Gul, the former ally of the CIA, said. You will lose. The forces are massing. And most of them are not CIA, Taliban-connected terrorists. They're people who don't like Predator drones killing them. They're people who are tired of being occupied. I mean, foreigners won't come here now because they stick their hands down their pants. But then we're here in America being told it's normal to spy on each other and to have government corruption and the government involved in our families and trying to take people's kids if they don't drink fluoride water or take vaccines. We've got to learn to recognize tyranny and say no to it. We'll be right back with Ron Paul, Key Intel, straight ahead.
Attention shoppers, please stay in line. You must be scanned and searched before entering the mall area. Attention, you must disrobe and pass through the scanner at mall security before entering the building.
Hey, most GCN listeners know that the future of Christmas shopping may quite well be that scary. And while we're not there yet, as shoppers, we still face terrible traffic, crazy lines, and even crazier shoppers. But this year can be different. You can still opt out of the craziness and do your shopping off the grid by going to offthegridchristmas.com, where you'll find our new Christmas video featuring an amazing assortment of truly hard-to-get gifts. Gifts you simply won't find in stores. These are gifts that can help anyone on your list become better prepared for the hard times ahead. And here's the best part. Prices have been slashed until December 15th. This year, opt out of the lines. You won't get fined. You'll get great discounts on all kinds of off-the-grid gear by going to offthegridchristmas.com. Go to offthegridchristmas.com. That's offthegridchristmas.com.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
They have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 5 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping. An $87 value, yours free. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
Wide enough to keep me from resisting tyranny. I understand how dangerous government and tyranny is, and we've got a particular nasty case of it really starting to grow and run rampant. We got to cut this cancer out fast. I want to get into some of the amazing things Ron Paul's doing, turning the heat up, and these reports are all up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. We are extremely excited about what Congressman Ron Paul is up to, and we have his press releases and statements up on the site. Lying is not patriotic. His article that Ron Paul wrote and the video of his speech, 6-minute speech before the Congress yesterday. And we also have another important report, Audit the Fed 2011, which will lead to the abolishment of it. That's coming up in a moment. But first, I want to tell you about this little sponsor that came to us, I don't know, 6 months ago, even before the big TSA debacle. And since then, they've been in the L.A. Times, a whole bunch of other New York Times, bunch of newspapers about it. And very, very exciting. And L.A. Times did point out they found it because of Infowars.com. That's so exciting. And now people are buying these by the thousands every week. The brassieres that have a system in it that blocks the radiation so they can't record your naked breast or your genitals, underwear. They've got them for men, women, all sizes. It's 888-X-RAY-NOT, 888-X-RAYNOT, 888-X-RAY-NOT. Or RockyFlatsGear.com. You can also click on the banner at the very bottom of Infowars.com. They have sizes for children, so the perverts and pedophiles can't record their naked body as they've been confirmed to be doing. RockyFlatsGear.com, 888-X-RAY-NOT. Check them out today. If you've got to be forced to the naked body scanners or you don't want the grope down when you want to fly, you just wear these. And then the perverts don't get their added enjoyment. Though TSA's come out and said, well, we're not sure about that if it covers something up. And it's on the news. They've been asking women what feminine wear is once a month. The maxi pads and things. And they're actually now grabbing at those. That was mainstream news last week. So there's no end to, Land of the Free, Home of the Brave. Some low-grade moron going, what that on scanner? What that to go look at you now? Literally, women who've had their breasts removed will, what is this fake bra? What do you do with it? What this bag? I had my, the person told him I had my bladder removed from cancer. It's an artificial bladder. Please don't touch it. No, don't, no. They rip it off. The urine starts pouring out of the side of the guy. I'm sorry to talk about this stuff. We never talk about potty humor here. This isn't a joke. It's an act of humiliation. I'm sorry. I'm ranting. Lying is not patriotic. He says about WikiLeaks, and he says covering up all these lies is tyranny. Well, if they prosecute Assange, it's not just lying is not patriotic. It's saying the truth is illegal. And on this new iPhone Patriot app Tattletale thing, they've got whistleblowers. Well, if you're government and you whistleblow corruption, are you going to get life in prison or executed? And they keep saying arrest Assange for treason. It's un-American. He's not American. He's a foreign journalist. People are like, well, wait, you say it's a setup. Yeah, it's a setup from the CIA, Cass Sunstein, and Soros. The evidence is clearly there. It's overwhelming, but he's the patsy. See, they create the crisis, then they offer the solution, taking our rights. So Ron Paul's absolutely right. I talked to Governor Ventura yesterday. He loves, in fact, I learned about Ron Paul's speech because he'd seen it on television from Ventura, so I went and looked it up. Lying is not patriotic. Ventura's on Friday at noon, by the way, with bombshell after bombshell. This will be one of the hottest, most informative interviews ever, coming up Friday at noon, second hour of the show. Gerald Salente, another bombshell informative guest coming up. Stay with us, Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.tv.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Diamond Gusset is proud to announce the anthem of the Patriot movement. They're offering a free CD, T-shirt, and bumper sticker with a qualifying purchase. Diamond Gusset offers great products at great prices while keeping Americans working.
I'm looking for a factory where a man can feed his family, not worried about them moving it south, closing the doors and shutting her down tomorrow. I'm looking for America.
We're American and be proud. Go to gusset.com/America.
The land of the free and the home of the brave. Seems like I just woke up one day and it was gone, long gone. But I know in my heart it's still
again, go to gusset.com/America today.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.